Yes, I know. Oh. Well, looks like the World Tournament's about to start in 12 minutes, but I'll still talk about the new units anyway. So, yeah, data download dropped along with the new app version that came out last night. By the time I'm recording this, it's already like 24 hours over. But I wanted to talk about this very quickly. We have some new stuff coming in. Union Master, the Infinite Dragon Ball History Stage, the World Tournament, which is coming in like 11:30, and now Baton Battle. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about the new units first. We have Yamcha. Is he new? Oh, he Dokkan awakens. Oh, okay. So we have no new World Tournament LRs, just a bunch of EZAs. Okay, sure. I'll take a look at all these. No new World Tournament unit. No Dragon Ball unit. Okay. New Dragon Ball unit is what I should be saying. Let's take a look at all of them. Yamcha, he Dokkan awakens from the other one. He's a 3 key 90% to super attack. He greatly raises attack and defense for one turn, does reap damage, and has a high chance to stun. Okay. Gets 200% attack and defense with a high chance to dodge and a high chance to crit. And for every tournament participant or turtle school category ally on the team, he gets 50% attack and defense up to max of 250. So essentially, you need 5 of, or a mix of whatever has the most, and then he'll get the buffs. He gets another when there's another tournament participant or tournament turtle school category ally in the rotation, he gets 4 key, another 20% chance to dodge, and a guaranteed additional super. So essentially, he has a 70% chance to dodge because it's not separate. On super, he gets 200% attack and defense. If he has if he has more than 86% HP, gets 200% defense and guard. Not guard. What am I saying? Guard. 20% damage reduction. My God, I can't read. I can't read. And if it's less, he gets 200% attack and then 50% crit. So basically, you still want to be on the high side of HP, so you get more defense. But you have dodge in there. So I recommend giving this unit dodge, because that's how I see it. I don't see anything else wrong with him though. Stun, dodge, and damage reduction, and that's it. But you want him to put on tournament participants or turtle school. Really. Alright. These are the two I've been looking forward to seeing. This is Kale. 3 key 120 to super attack. Greatly raises attack, stacks defense, and then does read damage and greatly lowers defense. So she stacks it. So she's the one that stacks damage. She gets 260% attack and defense, and then gives Universe 6 or Peppy Gals 2 key 40% attack and defense, and then 20% extra stats to Pure Saiyans. If there's a Khalifa on the team, 160% defense with a great chance to guard and launches an additional super. Okay. When there's a Khalifa on rotation, she has guaranteed guard instead of a great chance. For one turn, launches an additional super from character's entry. So the moment she gets on her first rotation, she has 2 additional supers. On super, she gets 120% attack and defense, and then after performing 6 or more attacks. So additionals are important. But really, you can do this in 3 rotations, and she'll still have another chance of doing additionals. Style wise, of course, she's a free to play. I was about to say LR. She's a free to play unit, so she has pretty decent stats. Decent, but I think she's pretty good. She has guard, and that's pretty much it. And guard and additionals are fine, as long as you have like a really good base for the team, which you do with the carnival. What's it call it? Shit. With the carnival. Super Saiyan killing Kalipa and all that shit. Then we have Khalifa. 3 key 120 to super int. Stacks attack, greatly stacks defense. Then greatly lowers attack. Okay. So she lowers the defense. She's the one that gets to lower attack. Smaller buff than Kale, 160% attack and defense. And then for every Universe 6 for Peppy Gals, she gets 30% attack and defense with a 6% chance to crit. Interesting. And if Kale's on the team, she gets 160% attack with a great chance to dodge, and then has a guaranteed additional. If Kale's on rotation, she gets another 10% chance to dodge. Okay. And then for one turn from this character's entry, aka first rotation, or first rotation that she enters, she gets another 10% chance to dodge. Oh my god. She has a 90% chance to dodge, bro. Crazy, huh? And then for every attack dodge, she gets 30% attack and defense up to max of 90. So essentially, you need to dodge 3 times. Actually, there's a small caveat to this kind of stuff is that, what you call it? There are enemies that do cancel dodging. Oh, right here, my bad. There are enemies that do cancel dodge. So depending on the enemy that you go up against, she may not be useful. May. But and then here's the last one. After performing 6 or more attacks, she launches an additional so basically the same thing as Kale. Where if they do 6 or more attacks, they have a great chance to do another. They have a guaranteed additional that has a great chance of becoming a super. That's fine. I don't. Maybe I see slight issues. Because sometimes when dodge canceling is prevalent, she may not work too well. And that's the reason why I'm like 50-50, but I think she's pretty good on paper. Alright, let's take a look at Anin. I haven't seen her in a while, actually. So he gets 3 key 100% to int. Greatly raises defense. Greatly lowers attack. She gets 200% attack and defense with 8% HP recovery. With a high chance to do another one. Gives Peppy Gals, Realm of Gods, and Giant Form 1 key 60% attack and defense. And she gets all of it because she's on all of the categories, right? Let me double check. Yeah, she's on all the categories. I'm tired. Yeah, but she gets all of them, which is pretty huge. When all allies in the same rotation are Peppy Gals, Realm of Gods, or Giant Form, has a high chance to dodge, and then launches an additional that's a high chance of becoming a super. That's pretty good. On super, she gets 150% attack and defense. When HP 60% or higher, she gets 3 key, 200% attack and defense with 30% damage reduction. And if it's less than 60% HP, she has a 30% chance of additional dodge and a great chance to turn giant. This can only, well, actually, it's right here. The giant transformation has a great chance to transform, but you need to have less than 60% HP, which is what this is also asking for. When you go into her giant form, 3 key, 100% attack, and then 20% crit. Well, per giant, you don't take damage, so I guess this is fine. Unless they... Oh, she's also weapon-based super. It works. Yeah, I think this works. I think all 4 of these units are fine. Really? Maybe dodge is dependent, really. But everything else is fine, right? What else do we have in here? All that. World Tournament. Why do you have to come right now, bro? It makes no sense. It makes no sense, bro. Why does World Tournament have to be right now? You have Series 21. And I think that's it. Okay. I think the units are fine, really. I think it's just a matter of what units can be built on top of the teams that are already out there. But I'm willing to see how this is gonna fare out. So, let me see what else we have in here. Yeah, yeah, let me know how you guys feel about the data download and how you feel about the new EZAs. It's coming out in 2 minutes and 50 seconds by the time I'm recording this, but it should be up. So let me know what you guys think. And as always, I will see you all in the next one.